Once upon a time in a quiet little town, all the buildings were tall and gray and still, like the wrinkles on an old man's face. There were no gardens, no flowers, not even grass between the cracks in the sidewalk. But Ella lived there and she dreamed of green things. Every night before bed, she drew gardens in her sketchbook. Tulips, daisies, vines climbing up rooftops, even trees growing from teacups. She didn't have any soil or seeds, but she had something bigger imagination. One sunny afternoon, while cleaning out her old backpack, Ella found something unusual at the bottom, a small glowing seed. It was round and warm in her hand. She blinked. Where did you come from? There was no pot to plant it in, so she wrapped it gently in a soft scrap of cloth and tucked it inside the pocket of her coat. Every day she whispered to it, "Good morning, little seed. Did you sleep well? Just hold on. We'll make something beautiful." Days passed. Then one morning, as she walked to school, Ella felt something tickling her fingers. She looked down and gasped. The seed had sprouted. A tiny green stem poked out of her pocket. One perfect little leaf reached up to the sky. "You did it," she whispered. "You grew," and the plant kept growing, each day a little more. Soon there were vines curling around her buttons, soft pink flowers with glowing petals, tiny leaves shaped like stars. Her classmates gathered around to see. Milo leaned in and told the plant a joke. Ruby sang a soft song. Sam whispered a story about his pet turtle. With every word and giggle, the garden grew brighter. Sunflowers bloomed when someone laughed. Bluebells opened when someone blushed. Little ferns danced when someone shared a dream. It wasn't just Ella's garden anymore. It belonged to everyone who believed in it. People from all over town came to visit. Some brought seeds of their own. An old man planted one in a teacup. A little girl used her lunchbox. Someone grew mint in their shoe. Soon, rooftops were covered in green. Windowsills burst with color. And the gray buildings, they didn't feel so gray anymore. One day, Ella sat among her plants, watching the town come to life with green things. A girl with hair like sunshine skipped by, humming a happy tune. A boy with pockets full of stones sat on a nearby stoop, sketching a flower. An old woman watered her rooftop garden, her face crinkled in a smile. Ella smiled back. Even the gray building seemed to shimmer with a new light, like the wrinkles on a well-loved face. Then a voice interrupted her thoughts. "What's this place?" A young man stood before her, his eyes narrowed, his arms crossed. He looked like a storm cloud. "What are you doing here?" he demanded. "I don't like plants or flowers or—" He stopped, surprised when a bluebell opened at his feet. "Or people who make me feel like a tiny sprout poking through a crack in the sidewalk," he mumbled. Ella offered him a seed. "It's too late for you," he snapped, turning away. But as he walked off, Ella saw something. A single leaf, small and wilted, drooped from his backpack. She knew that look. She'd seen it in her own reflection more times than she could count. Discouraged, defeated, giving up. She wanted to reach out, help him, but what could she say? Then she remembered the bluebell. She walked toward the young man, a determined look on her face. Maybe she couldn't grow a garden in his heart, but she could help him find the sunshine. And so the girl with the seed in her pocket continued to tend her garden, tending not just the flowers and plants, but the hearts of everyone she met, bringing sunshine to the grayest of days and proving that even a tiny seed can grow into something beautiful. The end.